This is my audience. Unlike the censorship policy in the United States, there are no such things under the age check in China. As a result, Chinese at any ages are free to watch and publish any kind of movies, pictures, and news. However, it is impossible. In China, the censorship has been conducted by the government all the time. According to the censorship policy in China, the content contained any media should be checked by the responsible department. If the official department finds any sign of sexual, sensitive political, or unconventional religious content, the media need to immediately delete it or cut the content. As a result, Chinese can often see many cuts in the middle of the movie. Of the famous game are usually banned. Many social media platforms are blocked. The news always hold one opinion with respect to the political issue. The critical thinking ability, the creativities, and the art production of Chinese people are negatively affected by this policy. According to an article published on the famous magazine called The Economist, on February 2016, the government does not want to rating or waters because it does not want to be seen to be permitting sex or violence for anyone. However, the citizen may lose the critical thinking ability. According to the article called The Media Censorship in China, report in April of 2015, Chinese media outlets usually employ their own monitors to ensure the political acceptability. Whether the content is acceptable or not is decided by the government. Therefore, the social media which insists on free speech principles are banned from Chinese market. Those social media include Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Google, Twitter, and so on. All of the voices left in the society are harmonized so that there are seldom other opinions. Every citizen may hold the same value designed by the government, and in the long-term run, they lose the ability of critical thinking because they do not know there are other opinions or what those opinions are. With the ban of many social media and the cuts of movie and news, the China is sort of isolated from the world. Chinese citizens may now know what novel things happen in the other part of the world. One of the sources of creativity is the eyesight. In this way, the creativity is also suppressed in China. For example, I fortunately enough to study abroad in the United States. So I got a chance to access the video or ideas that normal Chinese college students cannot. When I got back to visit my friend, they barely know about the technology of the 3D hologram. The flying machine made with Coca-Cola, which is my favorite project, and the virtual reality technique, which are advertised everywhere in the United States. The creation is not a big jump that we can make with limited resources. It is the combination of tons of small achievements, like the Coca-Cola flying machine may contribute to the commercial flying machine for the individual. People need to connect to the world to see what is the new and what can be achievement to help them go further. The censorship in this way blocks the Chinese from opportunity of innovations, which can also contribute to the faster development of the country. A lot of movies, TV shows, or famous photographs have artistic values. The cut of the art product influences the artistic value. The art production are ruined because of the misinterpretation of the government. An article published on the China Teenage News said that some of the TV series or films contain violent, sex, gambling, or terrorist activities films will lead teenagers to commit the crime. The censorship treats the plot as profligacy. However, for most of the time, those plots may play important roles in art production of the movie. For example, the article published on the International Business Times on 2013 analyzed the issue of China's censor cut the nudity scene in Titanic 2. The nudity scene in Titanic 2 contracts to show the psychological activities. Also, some violent plot may reflect the dark social condition or desperation of characters. Cutting the movie into pieces will lead to confusion or even misunderstanding. Therefore, the censorship breaks the art communication between the artist and the audience and ruin the art product. The censorship policy in China are negatively impact rather than positive. The censorship may lose the critical thinking abilities. The creativity is also suppressed in China. The art production are ruined because of the misinterpretation of the government. The censorship policy should be revised with new standard. Thank you.